Good evening. Obviously, my congratulations to the bride and groom. A note of thanks to the families, Mary, Paul, Marion, who can't join us. It's a wonderful day, it's a wonderful celebration, and obviously we're all delighted to be together. I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the extended family, Central Valley and North, Western Mass, who can't join us today. I know they're all thinking of you. To overstate the obvious, the last 2 years have been difficult. They've been scary. That makes today all the more precious. So it's wonderful to be here. It's wonderful to be together. It's wonderful to be happy and healthy. So we're happy for you. We wish you the best. With that said, bear with me if you will. I have a couple thoughts I'd like to share. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I am Joe DeAngelis. I met Joshua when we were freshmen in high school. And you should know that 36 years ago, Joshua was Josh. You should know back then what Josh wanted more than anything in life, and to a certain extent still to this very day, is big calves. Josh Aycock wanted big legs, but he really wanted big calves. Now, I mentioned this secret desire on this auspicious occasion, not because he never achieved his goal, and not because dedicating a significant percentage of every workout of your entire life towards a goal seems at all reasonable. I mention it simply because at 14 years old, Josh Aycock had purpose. He had focus. He had a great sense of self. And over our 36 years of friendship, that first impression has grown true. Now, I will acknowledge that over 36 years, there have been a few notable moments. We could call them anecdotes. I would say to know Joshua is to love him. And as we all know, and as Laura knows, that can be hard sometimes. We can call them quirks, we can call them traits. Joshua himself may actually acknowledge that they are peccadillos. Sometimes you find yourself saying, what? Or why? Or very recently, how? Obviously, to Laura, I would say, embrace Joshua. Embrace the madness. Burger, no cheese. Pie, no cake. Soda, cigars, and Cool Ranch Doritos.
Amen.
Now these many things make Joshua, the artist formerly known as Josh. Joshua has an unmatched ability to sleep. Anywhere, anytime, any length of time. Coach Aycock is a world-class napper. You can ask anyone who spent any time with Joshua. You can ask my brother Nick and Anne Marie. They traveled through Italy with him and have a slideshow of him sleeping throughout. Joshua is an enthusiastic lover of gear, swag, tech. He is an early and frequent adopter. Some of you may have a memento or two of a Joshua Aycock endeavor. I personally packed my Pirates of Fitness hat for the trip to mark the occasion. Does anyone else here have a black Taurus t-shirt?
No.
There he is, Mitch. Anybody have a 12-inch foam roller? Compliments of Pirates of Fitness. Loyalists. And obviously, perhaps most endearing and, for Laura, most frustrating, Joshua has the ability to immediately forget the plot of a book, a movie, a story, the moment it ends. Every book, every movie, every story he's ever read, he has no memory. He may have read every single Jack Reacher novel, or he may have read one Lee Child book 1,000 times. You'll never know. Before Coach Lasso said, "Be a goldfish," Coach Aycock was and is the happiest animal. Zero memory. Now, I will contrast my friend's literary amnesia with his other superpower. He has an uncanny handle on social media. He's a savant. It's beyond words. He can't remember what movie he watched this morning, but he can tell you the intricate details of the intertwined lives for the last 30 years of every post he's ever seen. And I know that this sounds impressive. It is. I asked him to test the theory. What happened to the person who sat next to me in high school, in homeroom, sophomore year? He knew where they were, what they were doing, and the names of their children. Now, for clarity, my friend Joshua is a passionate man. He knows what he wants. He knows when he wants it, and he will stop at nothing to get it. Ergo, successful man. When he decided to learn to play the guitar, he committed himself. He plays the guitar wonderfully, self-taught. When he got sick of his crew cut, he grew out his hair, and for a period of time, Coach Aycock wore long, flowing locks. In college, he was so committed to his studies and his schedule that you could find him at the same seat, at the same table in Babson Library at Springfield College on Alden Street every single night of the week, whether he had homework or not. Now, I will acknowledge that my friend's focus can shift from time to time. His plans will change. I wouldn't say he's mercurial, but he did work briefly as a nanny on Martha's Vineyard. He did move to Beijing, China on 4 days' notice. Gerard sold his car.
That's right, I did.
And he was, as David mentioned, a sales rep for medical devices for spine surgery in Brattleboro, Vermont, which he abruptly abandoned to move to California. Now, it's not surprising that he's had a circuitous journey. It's a winding path. We find ourselves here again with the same wonderful person that I met so long ago, a person of purpose, right where he's supposed to be. Now, in Laura, he's found a person with many of the same great strengths and, politely, a few peccadillos of her own. Like Joshua, Laura is generous. She's understanding. Laura is a great communicator when she wants to be. Laura is intelligent, she's compassionate, and she is living her life with purpose. Now, our time together has taught me that if Joshua doesn't want to do something, it's just not going to happen. I don't waste my time trying to change his mind. Laura, on the other hand, has a different approach. Paul, her father, has taught her how to make an argument, to present a case. Now, she is guiding Joshua's purpose. But I have learned that when Laura wants something, there is nothing she can't do. Now, as we heard earlier today, during their courtship, there were periods of time when Laura would go for long runs. Joshua did what he does so well, be supportive, be enthusiastic. He would join her. And obviously, that mental model has always resonated with me. It's a metaphor, two people traveling together, headed in the same direction. I would say, being their own selves, but better for the company, better together. And obviously, what a wonderful and happy and proud journey it has been. I am looking forward to many future successful journeys. If I can paraphrase a film that Joshua may have seen 1,000 times, or maybe for the first time. Laura, I don't want to ruin the surprise. He's not perfect. And you don't need to be perfect. Our hope is that you can be perfect for each other. If you would please join me in celebrating the perfect couple, to Laura and Joshua. Here, here.
You're here. Cheers.